Yeah, I can share some. Yeah. Where's David? Something okay. In the reception. Do you have pocket squares? Is it pocket squares? Asking. Huh? Yeah, we have the screen share.
You can press play.
Yes.
Does it audio?
Yeah. It says check.
Okay, I don't know. Hello, everyone. Can I please get your attention? We'll begin our presentation now. So good evening, everyone. I'm Elle, the co-president of Sydney UAV Engineering. I'd like to welcome you to our launch night, which is very exciting. Thank you for being here. It's really an honor. It means a lot seeing so many of you here, like showing interest in our projects. We've all been looking forward to this, the whole team. So this evening we'll be hearing from our three teams: Project Faster, Air Cargo, and Design Build Fly. We're really excited to share our work over the past year with you. First of all, I would like to do an acknowledgement of country. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of Australia and recognise their continuing connection to land, water, and culture. I am currently on the land of the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, and I pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging. I would now like to welcome Sydney UAV's Secretary, Annika, to the stage.
Thank you, Al. Good evening, everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank all our esteemed guests. I'm very grateful you decided to spend this evening with us to get a first look at Projects Platypus and Humpback. Firstly, I would like to talk to you about our community as a whole. Because SUAVE is more than just a competition team. At its core, SUAVE brings a very diverse set of individuals from both engineering and non-engineering backgrounds together. And that is what is so special about us. It is not just the aircraft we produce and not just the competitions that we take part in. We push boundaries on an international stage. And I would like to keep it short. I won't take much of your time. But SUAVE really is a community. So on that note, I would like to wish best of luck to both the Design Build Fly and the Air Cargo Challenge teams. I know, and I am confident that all of you will carry forward the spirit of Sydney UAV engineering with distinction. Thank you. And now, spoke too soon, but now I would like to welcome our co-president and chief of operations, Andy.
Thank you, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Anandya Hafid Swadana, or most people can call me Andy. I'm the co-president of Sydney UAV Engineering and the operations director for the UCID Design Build Fly team. It is an honor to stand here and welcome you all to SUAVE's annual launch night. At its core, SUAVE is a community. It brings together students from different backgrounds, all connected by a shared passion for aerospace and engineering. The photos you see here are from our very first team orientation, where many of us met for the first time and began this journey together. Since then, SUAVE has grown into more than just a technical team. It's a space where students can learn, collaborate, and challenge themselves through real engineering projects, while also building friendships and a strong sense of belonging. These moments reflect not just with the work that we do, but with the culture we built as a society. Our vision is to push the boundaries of the UAV design, while creating an environment where students can grow, not just technically, but also as leaders. It's about building both capability and character through real engineering experiences. Since being established in 2022, SUAVE has grown rapidly. Today, we have over 350 active society members and counting, 70 UCID DBF members, 20 UCID Project Foster members, and 9 UCID Air Cargo team members. What started as a small initiative has grown into a strong and expanding engineering community. In 2023, we entered our very first AIAA Design Build Fly competition with Project Isabel. It was our debut, and we achieved first in Australia, first in Asia Pacific, placed 18th in the world, third out of international universities, our first ever Australian team to reach the top 20, and our first ranked rookie team. This marked the very first time an Australian team reached the top 20, and it set the foundation for everything that followed. The following year, with Orange Hornet, we built on that success. We once again placed first in Australia and broke into the top 10 globally. This showed that our first result, wasn't just a one-off, but the beginning of something much bigger. Now with 2025, with Project Woomba and Kookaburra, we continued that momentum. We placed 9th in the world among over 100 teams, further establishing SUAVE as a consistent and competitive presence on the international stage. And now I would like to show you a clip of a documentary I have made for the 2024-25 season. I spent a lot of times consulting with Joshua Calarackle to make sure everything is correct and the way I want it to be and the way he wanted it to be. So I hope you really enjoy this clip. By the way, it's on YouTube already, so please like or subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
Facing tempest and dust, I'll fight until the end. Creatures of my dreams raise up and dance with me. Now and forever, I'm your
Thank you. The SUAVE is more than just competition results. Over the past year, we've continued to grow as a society. We've started with Open Day, ENGO Fest, Saucer Sizzles outside PNR. We've even held design nights and Project Teams Day, as well as established our very first initiative, the UCID Air Cargo Team. These initiatives help build the community and create opportunities for more students to get involved. At the end of the day, SUAVE is not just about the aircraft we build or the competitions we compete in. I believe it's about the people, the experiences, and the journey we go through together as a team. Thank you. And I would like to invite Professor Casey Wong, our academic advisor, to come to the stage.
Thank you. And I thought I could get out of it. They couldn't find my badge, so I thought I was going. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Welcome to the University of Sydney. Tonight, we celebrate our students in Sydney UAV Engineering, or what we call SUAVE, and a community of supporters, which many of you are, make this work possible. In aeronautical engineering, one of the unique things is that our designs only truly matter when they leave the ground, when they get off flying into the air. Flight is where analysis meets reality and where learning becomes real. Through SUAVE, our students turn coursework into practice. They design, build, fly, and test aircraft under real constraints This is challenging work, but it is exactly the kind of work that shapes capable, confident engineers. Our main focus this evening, we will hear, is the Design Build Fly team, who will be representing the university at the upcoming ARAA Design Build Fly competition in the USA in April. DBF, as we call them, is one of the most demanding international competitions for aeronautical engineering students, requiring teams to produce a fully flight-capable aircraft while balancing performance, reliability, the ability to be manufactured, and flight handling. What makes the DBF competition particularly challenging is that design requirements change substantially every year, which is one of the reasons why you see the planes that they designed for the past 3 years are completely different, because they have been designed to very different requirements. There is no stable template, no incremental path to guaranteed success. Each year demands new ideas, new trade-offs, and sound engineering judgment from the ground up. Simply competing at this level is already a significant achievement. Later this year, the air cargo team will represent Sydney at the Air Cargo Challenge in Europe, apply many of the same design principles to a different mission-driven aircraft design challenge. Alongside these teams, SUAVE is also investing in the future through Project Faster. While Faster does not yet exist as a competition, this project focuses on developing flight control capability and autonomy, laying the foundations for what will be eventually a fixed-wing autonomous system transition race, something we aspire to develop and host as an international competition in the near future. Together, these efforts reflect a program that is not simply chasing short-term wins, but building deep and lasting capability. For our student teams, winning is an important aspiration. High standards matter. But outcomes alone do not define success. Engineering excellence is built through iteration, judgment, teamwork, and learning under uncertainty, and not instant championships. To our students, you should never measure your worth only by the scoreboard, although we will be proud of you for all your achievements. The skills, confidence, and professionalism you are building here will stay with you long after any competition result. And just as importantly as it has been noted earlier, SUAVE is about people. Years from now, you may not remember every design trade-off or technical detail, but you will surely remember the long hours in the lab, the shared problem solving, the moments of frustration and breakthroughs, and the people who worked beside you to make something you have designed actually fly. Those experiences, more than any single result, build resilience, confidence, and a sense of belonging. They are central to an affirming and meaningful student experience at this university. And it is really important, as important to us as a university as it is for you as students. And to our supporters, your continued support matters precisely because this work is hard, complex, and educationally rich, and enables students not just to compete, but to grow, to lead, and to take on challenges that very few students worldwide experience. Before I conclude, I'd like to offer particular thanks to Jeremy, we call him Jag, Randall, our university chief remote pilot, for his ongoing guidance, patience, and commitment to safety and high standards of workmanship. And for those of us who have worked with Jag, we all know about the Jag standards and Jag quality. I'd also like to thank Steve Keep, highly experienced industry UAV designer and pilot, for generously giving up his time, insight, and support to our students. Your contributions make a real difference, and they are deeply appreciated. So, compete fiercely, aim high, but do so with confidence, knowing that what you are already doing is rare, valuable, and worthy of being proud of. Thank you all who support these teams. We are proud of our students, and we wish them every success. Thank you, and enjoy the evening.
Thank you very much, Casey. That was a very nice speech. We also have some photos of you on the slide, which should have been in the background. So, Project FASTER is a research team within SUAVE focused on autonomous drone racing, as Casey mentioned. I am pleased to announce the very new appointment of our project director, Hongyi, and would warmly like to introduce him to the stage.
So hi everyone, my name is Hong Yi. Currently, I'm just a second year and second semester aeronautical degree students. But with the platform of FASTER and SUAVE, we learned a lot. So I'm here just for giving an impression of what is FASTER. So this is the video. So you actually just saw a video about a real life AI agent flying through the gates. The AI agent is not like the popular stuff like talking about ChatGPT or cloud, like walking on your terminal, walking on your laptop. So we are actually building the embedded artificial intelligence into the flying platform. So this could be another AI agent that you can say flying from one point to another point, then it can just directly do it. You do not need another pilot. And in spite of that, we also did a lot of research with the artificial intelligence. So not only about using the artificial intelligence for control how does it fly, we also use it for recognize, like doing some of the remote sensing perception. And also, we also have the using the artificial intelligence for helping us to do a lot of stuff like the bird detection and to help the farmers or and to protect the airport safety. And actually, I am just a second year student. However, with the platform of FASTER and with the help of this university, I even published 2 of my papers. And some of the members in FASTER before, though they graduate already, they published their own paper through FASTER as well. So I would like just to say, without FASTER, without SUAVE, or without USID, my ability cannot be enlarged or have a chance to show. So it just reminds me some of the sentence that Isaac Newton said 100 years ago. I am standing on the shoulder of a colossal. So this is what does the SUAVE and Sydney Uni provide to us. And that's all I want to say. Thank you. And may I just invite the Josh from the air cargo team? Thank you.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Josh. I am the lead designer and the pilot for the newly established UCID Air Cargo Challenge team. I joined SUAVE pretty much when it started in 2022, and I'm still here. But yeah, so it's been a long 4 or 5 years now, and I'm very proud to show what we have done so far. So what is Air Cargo Challenge? Some of you might already know quite a bit about the DBF competition by interacting with the team, but Air Cargo is a relatively new competition hosted in Europe. It was started by a couple of students in Portugal, and it's now expanded to all over Europe, and it's hosted by, I guess, a European student organization. So it's grown from 3 teams in 2003, which is when it started, and is now 37 teams competing this year. So pretty rapid growth. Pretty much all of the participants are from European universities. And we are officially the first Australian team that will be participating in this comp. The competition is very similar to the AIAA DBF competition, with very, I guess, things that make it slightly different, but it's essentially requiring us to design, build, and fly a plane. So some of you might remember last year when I stood up here and said that I am done and I'm moving on. And then Josh and I sat down when the rules for air cargo came out in September last year, and we said, let's do it again. Yeah, I guess so. I just love it too much. I'm sorry. But yeah, so Josh and I, we didn't have the time to do this all by ourselves. So we wanted to form a small team around us that we could train, as well as also help us to build what we wanted to build and compete in the competition. So we had a recruitment round. We got quite a lot of interest. Almost 50 people applied, and we took 6. And you'll see some of the members scattered around the room today. But we wanted to focus on training up the team members to be able to join the DBF team for the following year, because air cargo only happens every 2 years. So we wanted to give the skills to a further subset of people that could then contribute to the DBF team and bring a different mindset. So for 2026 air cargo, the competition requires teams to build an aircraft that's got a fixed motor selection. So all the teams are only allowed to use one specific motor. We're allowed to use any prop we want, but we're also limited to what batteries we can use as well, so what voltage we can run. It's hosted by the University of Stuttgart. Quite a lot of the winners of this competition turn out to be German. Hopefully we'll be changing that. But this year, for the first time, we'll be allowed to use 2 motors. So we are allowed to have 2 of the same motors on our plane, which is what we went with, but we're still only allowed to run a certain amount of power into both of those motors. So we're still very power limited. And what the mission or the flight mission looks like is we have to take the aircraft off the ground within either 40 meters or 60 meters. We get extra bonus points for doing it shorter. We have 60 seconds to climb or do whatever we want. And then they start measuring the distance that the aircraft covers across the ground for 2 whole minutes. The score that we get for the mission is based on the number of cans we carry, which you can see inside our plane. It's like these European soft drink cans. How many cans we carry and how much distance we cover. Yeah, it is. They're not the normal Coke cans, unfortunately. So yeah, we have 60 seconds to climb, and then our score is based on the 2 minutes, the distance that we cover in the 2 minutes, and how many cans we carry. We also get bonus points for predicting how many cans we'll carry before. So we have to submit a report next month, and if we predict a certain number of cans and we carry that same number of cans, then we get bonus points for that. We get bonus points for how quickly we can load the cans and also unload it, and also, as I mentioned, for takeoff as well. So far, this is Project Platypus. P1, so prototype 1, it is not the final aircraft going to the competition, but it is very close in what it will look like. We finished building this about a bit more than a month ago, and we fly tested it, and very happy to say that the plane flies really well. There is obviously improvements to be made, as with all first prototypes, and that is what we are planning to do for the next couple weeks. But yeah, we went through a whole performance modeling and design optimization phase to pick the perfect design point for the aircraft, and then went through our trade-off process to choose what the aircraft looks like. And here we are. This is more photos of the plane flying to show that it actually did fly. It flies well. It's good. And so next steps, we have a few months left. So the competition is at the end of June. So we'll be spending the month of April designing the final prototype, and then the month of May building it, and then we'll be flight testing and then packing it all up, taking it to Germany, and hopefully bringing back the trophy. So in 2 years' time, the Air Cargo 2028 will be hosted at the University of Sydney. All right, thank you so much. I would like to. Thanks. I'd like to call up Elle to present DBF. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Josh. So I'll go through what DBF is. So DBF is a competition hosted by the AIAA in America. It's an international university level competition attempted by over 100 teams around the world. So all teams are required to design, build, and fly a remote controlled plane, which meets very unique mission requirements. As Casey was saying, they change every year, so quite different planes every year. There's structural and aerodynamic constraints, payload requirements, and different capabilities and features required. So we have 70 members in DBF, consisting of engineering and operations. So quite a big team. Pretty cool to see so many people interested in DBF. Sponsorship is really vital to the success of our DBF team. It enables us to design, build, and compete at the highest level. So I would now like to introduce our sponsorship director, Samantha, who leads these efforts and builds the partnerships that make it possible.
Hi everyone, I'm Samantha and I'm the sponsorship director here at SUAVE. Through the incredible support of our sponsors, we're able to build meaningful connections between industry and our team. By providing us with resources to grow and develop, they empower us to push the boundaries of UAV engineering and allow us to strengthen our technical capabilities. Tonight, we're honored to welcome the Chancellor's Committee, Boresight, and Engineers Australia to our annual launch night. We'd like to extend our sincere thanks to the Chancellor's Committee for the generous funding and continued support of our team. Their contribution has enabled our team to invest in essential resources and allowed us to expand our society with the addition of air cargo this year. Their support has been instrumental in sustaining our ongoing development and has allowed us to continue innovating. This season, Boresight has provided us with expert mentoring to help ensure our team grows both technically and professionally. Their expertise in UAV technology, defense, and intelligence has allowed us to sharpen our designs and tackle more complex problems. Their guidance has empowered our team to take on challenges with greater confidence and capability. Finally, we'd like to thank LEAP Australia for providing us with access to OnShape and ANSYS. These two programs have enhanced our team's design and simulation processes by streamlining our workflow. Their support has enabled us to work more efficiently and develop more robust and refined designs. Thanks to our sponsors, we've been able to achieve so much over this past year. Their support and belief in SUAVE has allowed us to expand and create valuable opportunities for our members both on and off campus. Looking ahead, we're excited to see what we can achieve together as a team by pushing our vision to new heights. Thank you. Now I'd like to invite Ben, our DBF's technical director, to the stage.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ben, and I'm the technical director for this year's DBF team. For this competition, the goal is to design, build, and fly an aircraft that can adapt across multiple missions, rather than just being optimized for a single scenario. This year's challenge is a banner towing bush plane with 2 main missions that must be completed within a strict 5-minute flight window. The first mission focuses on carrying passengers and cargo, represented by rubber ducks and hockey pucks, while the second requires the aircraft to carry, deploy, and release a banner in flight. The first mission is centered around maximizing payload while still maintaining a strong cruise and turning performance. However, the second mission introduces a more complex challenge where the aircraft must deploy the banner, complete as many laps as possible while towing it, and then release it before landing within the allocated time limit. Overall, these rules push us towards a design that's both versatile and reliable, helping us maximize the performance across all mission scenarios. I'd like to hand over to the chief engineers, Bradley and Lucas, who will take you through the final aircraft design for this competition and their experiences over the past year.
Hey, that's the course, by the way. Yeah, we do lots of laps in 5-minute time and a 360 turn in the middle to prove the straight line and turn performance of the aircraft. So, hi everyone, I'm Lucas and I'm joined by Bradley. We are both 4th-year aeronautical engineering students who joined the DBF team for Project Woomba and Kookaburra. I started as a payload engineer while Bradley joined as a flight performance engineer. And this season, we both took the role of chief engineer to tie everything together. Before going into the exciting elements of this aircraft, I want to share what I learned from this project. I've known since day one that this launch night was on the calendar. I know that there would be a speech behind this lectern while dressed up nicely, but it didn't hit me until today. Even after writing the speech, it feels a little surreal. Though the plane we're revealing tonight is not the whole picture of this project, at least not for me. When I first joined SUAVE, I thought the hardest part would be the extreme optimization. The obsession of the airfoil, the little details about assembly. However, I learned that the most complex system is one made of people. It was the communication, the logistics, the administration, literally anything but the technicals. I found that technicals came about with some long enough hours behind the screen, but truly learning to account for each other, that's something that will take me a lifetime. And because learning about people and getting it right is so hard, I realized that the biggest impact you can make isn't the technical breakthroughs. It's the small initiative-driven decisions. It's seeing a problem and acting upon it without being asked or relying on others to fix. Even if it goes unnoticed or unvalidated, the best impacts are the people that don't even realize. And that's where usually the last-minute drama comes in. I've learned to become comfortable in that space. It's not ideal, but it's our reality. Whether it's external factors or just the nature of this project, something will always end up last minute. I've learned that while it's messy and stressful, the pressure is often in exactly where the plane and the people really come together. And because of this, operating at that intensity for so long has changed me. I'm going to regret saying this, but DBF isn't just a project, it's quite the lifestyle. So to my parents, who literally don't see me until the weekends, despite coming home every day, and to my friends who had to accommodate for my obsession of this plane, your patience has made it possible. Every random thought and every daydream has always been through the lens of this aircraft. When you commit to something like this, it doesn't just impact you, it impacts everyone around you. And I couldn't be more thankful for the grace you've shown me, so thank you. And to the team, the ability to surround yourself with people who are just as passionate is what get things done. And there were truly times when I appreciate that. The drive to output this product was really shown. And I hope you can physically point out your contribution to the plane and be proud of it. I'd also like to invite Bradley to share his experience as well.
Hello, everyone. As Lucas already mentioned, my name is Bradley, and I've been acting as the second chief engineer this year. My interactions with DBF actually started in 2023. I interviewed just to join the team and got rejected. My motivations for this was legit just to get something on my resume, hopefully making getting an internship grad role easier. I don't think it did, even getting this far. So wish me luck. My actual journey started in 2024 for Project Woomba, where I was a flight performance engineer. As a good engineer, I hope I would just attend weekly meetings, do my weekly tasks, and hopefully my contributions there was noticed. What got me deeper was not doing good work, or I guess performing well in technical aspects. It was just randomly popping into all hands meetings where I would meet the people that I call my friends. And yeah, it was also here that I would also met the people who would invite me to come to fly-offs in Arizona in 2025, and thought it was a good idea to make me chief engineer for this year. It was at the competition at the fly-offs that I think I fully understood how much work and effort and all that stuff that goes into making each team's aircraft. Watching the leadership team last year work around the aircraft, act at the competition, and then seeing each team's aircraft walking up and down the aisles of the tent when I was bored because I had nothing to do other than spectate, I guess. That made me see all the interesting things other people design, and made us think about all the things we could add onto the aircraft this year. Such things included like more uses of composites. All the composite planes looked really cool and really sleek. And I'd look at ours last year, and it was just like a rectangular extruded tube. It felt a bit sad, but we did well, so I digress. We also saw like massive engines, huge props. Again, I think last year the propulsion looked small. It looked tiny, but yeah. I'm sure there was enough design decisions to justify that. Yeah, but I've got a few more things to say about my experience as a chief engineer this year. So I'll let Lucas discuss what parts actually made it on this year's aircraft later. Stepping into this chief engineer role was definitely not easy. I think myself, I'm a shy introvert person, and leading and organizing a team was not within my skill set and capabilities. And I don't know if I did too well this year. I hope I did. But doing it with the rest of the core leadership team made it a lot easier and forgiving. They've somehow allowed a timid individual like me to learn how to be a little bit more assertive and communicate efficiently with others, whether that's within the team and engineers. And that will always be my biggest lesson coming out of this experience. So I have the core leadership, and now my friends, advisors and professors within the uni, and all the engineers to thank for that. I think that's enough boring, selfish talk out of me. So I'll let Lucas talk about the plane that took a large team of engineers and an entire year to design and build.
So when the rules came out, we immediately knew that the plane would be a large one, especially carrying all those docks. And we initially excited a typical airline configuration, including docks on top and baggage below. Some key features we observed that we carried from the last competition that we carried through into this design is a single engine, which is a SUAVE first, a low wing, another SUAVE first, a focus on removing some 1% drag elements, a composite undercarriage, the only thing that we could get composite done, and now the fuselage, I believe, is the most visually appealing of them all. So without this aircraft, so I'd like to invite the manufacturing directors, who without them and their team, this aircraft would not have been built and be on this table today. So please clap for them to come up. Thank you.
Okay. So hi everyone, I'm Ruben and this is Ryan. As Lucas introduced, we're the manufacturing directors for this season's design build fly competition. So our role is basically taking what's in the minds of Lucas and all the chief and Bradley chief engineers and all the aerostructures CAD engineers, and basically making it a reality. All of you tonight are going to see the nice schmick finished aircraft that's under the tarp over there. But what many of you probably won't see were all the things behind the scenes, all of the countless times we needed to go back to the drawing board to redesign a part or redesign a jig. All those moments where you're tediously gluing things and then realize you've accidentally glued your part to the jig, and then you try and take it out, and then, oh, now I've got to make it all over again. And all those stressful weeks before flight testing where all of the parts are just strewn all over the UAV lab. And it's just a few days before you've got to go and you're like, oh my gosh, how is this going to fly the following morning? Honestly, I don't know how we do it sometimes, but I know one of the biggest reasons is standing right beside me. Ryan, he's been a massive, massive help. I don't think I could have taken this role on without his help. So thank you very, very much. Thank you, obviously, to the core leadership team. Thank you to the leads. Without your help, again, we wouldn't have a plane to build. So thank you very, very much. Thank you, Casey, Jag, Steve. Your advice is obviously invaluable. And of course, thank you, and this is slightly biased, to the manufacturing engineers. Yeah, your help has really, really taken the load off of everyone. And yeah, I know all of your skin, in some ways, quite literally, due to CA glue, is in this aircraft. So yeah, thank you very, very, very much. I'll hand over to Ryan.
Thank you very much, Ruben. Like Ruben was saying, I'm also so incredibly proud of the team, the CLT, and especially the manufacturing engineers and the leads that helped us build the plane. You know, we've all come so far since we started, and it's really been a joy, especially seeing some of you in the crowd now, seeing how much we've all grown together. It's been really great. Like a lot of others up here, I joined last season and I didn't really think too much about it. I was kind of hoping that, you know, I would build some planes and get some experience. Sorry, that's my face. Yeah, like I was hoping that I would get some experience. And this season has been so fun that when they offered me an opening for manufacturing director, I was so excited, and I would take this chance again in a heartbeat if I could. It hasn't always been good. We've had our ups and downs. In one of our first flights with the first prototype, I remember it completely lost power and went into a field nearby in some tall grass. I remember sprinting after it into the tall grass, just thinking about everything that we need to fix the next day and what a hell of a repair job we had in. I was also thinking and wondering to myself if we brought enough duct tape to be able to fix it, but yeah. yeah, it was a really gentle landing actually. And yeah, I mean, it got out completely unscathed and we were able to fly the rest of the day. So it was great. And credit to Steve and Jag as well for that one. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun flying the plane over in America. And I'll be on the sidelines with my super glue in my hand just in case. But in all seriousness, none of this would have been possible without the help from one very important person. And he's had to put up with far too many of our late night phone calls to not be able to get a mention. We really couldn't have hoped for a better advisor and pilot. So please welcome Jeremy Randall, Jag, up to the front.
Okay, I don't think that's the photo I sent through to. Next. Is there an obvious button to press down? Spacebar. Cool. Oh, you can have a look at that for 5 seconds. That's all you need to see about us. In case you're wondering about the pictures, I thought I'd better give you something to look at other than me standing up here. Well, pictures of me. I'm sure you've all had enough. Recently, we had an engineering retreat at the zoo last week, and one of the staff members made some table cards to put on the tables. And they asked one of the AI engines to generate some pictures of university academics, professional staff, and engineers based on zoo animals. These are just two of the examples that they came up with in just a couple of minutes, and I was able to grab at the end. Any resemblance to academic or professional staff here tonight is purely accidental, and no animals were harmed in the making of these images. But moving on to more important things, each year of this competition, there's a change in the team personnel. This is a natural progression as students move through their degrees at the university. Each year, there also seems to be a change in your team mentors or supervisors, though in our case, it seems to be about how much grey hair we might have acquired, how much hair we might have lost, or other more subtle changes that we don't need to go into. It was not long after last year's competition that the team commenced planning for this year, which is just as well, because this year's challenge is a doozy in its own way. In this year's competition, one of the 3 missions calls for the team to fly with a large payload as possible, comprised of pucks and ducks, as the students have mentioned. I'll say that again slowly for you. pucks, and ducks. Let me tell you, it's a lot harder to say politely late at night when you're frustrated and things aren't working, or when you've been at the pub trying to work out some problems that seemed unsolvable. However, the pucks and ducks are only the half of it. The other flight mission, as they've told you, is to carry as large as possible a banner, to deploy it, to tow it around for as many laps as possible, and then drop it. Like many things in life, it sounds simple until you actually try and do it for real. Have you all heard the sound of a loud flapping sound, of a big flag on a flagpole somewhere or a bridge? That sound is because of the energy taken from the wind causing the flag to flap. In our case, that energy is taken from the air going past the banner, is drag on the aircraft trying to tow it. Deploy a banner that's too big in mid-flight, and the drag can just about cause the aircraft to stop and fall out of the sky. Hey, Steve. Guess that's why we pay you the big bucks. Each year for the last 3 years, Steve has helped the team immeasurably on the one condition that I have to make this speech tonight and not him. We might have to review our contract. I know I say this each year, but without your help, the team will not be able to be where it is now. Thank you. Designing a banner to be towed is actually extremely difficult. Testing it's even harder, particularly if you don't have a wind tunnel to test it in. Shame the 7x5 wind tunnel isn't running, hey Casey? It would have been such a valuable resource for the team this year and in others. Maybe it'll be sorted by next year? To add to the banner complexities, it had to have the full University of name on it, and it had to be legible. Our name is quite long. The banner's far away in flight. Lots of big letters. The team tried paint, but it bled through the ripstop nylon from one side to another, making it hard to read. Legible? Maybe, maybe not. Can't take the risk. Iron-on t-shirt vinyl wouldn't stick to the nylon. Blew off in flight. Some didn't even make it to flight. In the end, the team had to cut out every individual letter and hand sew them on both sides of the banner. Not sure how many of the team members signed up to the team, expecting they would end up sewing for their job. You might laugh, and every one of you did, but just remember, DBF is not the only student team that needs sewing, as rocketry needs it for their parachutes too. And if the SAE race car team ever goes that fast, they might want one for braking, but we'll see. Sorry, got to have a dig at the others. You can imagine how thrilled the team was to receive the last question and answer session only last week, I believe, from the competition organisers, which now clarified that this banner requirement by saying that the team name could be abbreviated and it only had to be legible with the banner on the ground a few meters away during the tech inspection, not during flying. Wouldn't be the first time the last question and answer has tried to screw the team. Each year, our teams come up against challenges, some big and some small. The first couple of teams hit the biggest challenge of all, COVID. Unfortunately, they weren't even able to physically compete over in America. This year's team took our advice, for once, and started construction early, with the majority of the design and building work falling over the summer holidays. Unfortunately, as many of you would know, they hit a hurdle we all affectionately or not call a big A, asbestos. Who could have predicted the team would have been kicked out of the lab with 15 minutes notice for an indeterminate time, which ended up for being weeks, right in the middle of the primary building time. Despite this setback, the team pushed on. Eventually, they got back into the lab and the team just had to work longer hours through the summer heat in the sweltering lab. I'm sure I asked this last year and the year before, but KC, any news on air conditioning? Kirsty? Oh, Kirsty. I've got to change my speech next year. You're in the firing line. I've been so impressed by the effort that these people put in. Without the hard yards they've put in, the team would not have the aircraft that you're about to see before you tonight. So where to now? Last year at this launch, the team still had a bit to go. I'm sure Josh and others can remember. I'm pleased to say that this year the final flight testing was completed yesterday, just in time. The final aircraft was the culmination of many lessons learnt from the earlier prototype. It's a little smaller. I like to think more svelte. It's a little lighter, with a bit bigger payload, and it's a bit easier to fly, according to Steve. Hopefully this all adds up to more points to the competition. Don't get me wrong, it's not over. There's still some fine tuning to do. There's still some spares to make, not to mention a packing box to get it there all safely. Otherwise the work counts for nothing. Other team members will be planning the transport, the accommodation in America, the logistics for hire cars, because without them, the team cannot compete. It's not just engineers. Yet more team members will be making social media posts, advertising the support of your growing number of sponsors. Last year, I said that you need a bigger plane for all the logos for all your sponsors. But I see your creative thinking meant that you decided you could just print the logos a little smaller and still fit them on the same size aircraft. Thinking outside the box. Undoubtedly, the competition will throw up some unexpected curveballs. It happens every other year. The only thing you have control over is how you deal with them. Fortunately, none of you should have to deal with them alone because you're a team. If you work as a team, support each other, you'll give yourselves the best chance of getting the results that you deserve. Good luck, and I hope all your landings are as smooth as Steve's last one.
Right, I'm back. I'll keep this short for two reasons. Number one, I don't like public speaking. And number two, I'm sure everyone's probably kind of hungry. I'm now in my third and final year with the team. But when I joined back in 2023, I just expected to just be building some odd-looking rectangular fuselage stubby aircraft that I didn't really have much to do with. But I didn't realize that I would also have to deal with the late night CAD redesigns, long days in the UAV lab trying to fix the mistakes that I made the night before doing the CAD, and then also last minute fixes just before flight testing. For me, each year brought a completely different challenge and aircraft. From my first year with the Orange Hornet, obviously the stubby rectangular one, and then Project Woomba's Pinocchio phase, where I'm pretty sure the center of gravity was about a meter behind where it was meant to be. And now this year's whale-esque design that could probably fit enough passengers and cargo to actually fill a full-size airliner. Every competition has forced us to rethink everything that we knew about aircraft design and engineering. From an outwards perspective, it's just a strange-looking plane that almost flies straight. But what people don't see is the countless prototyping, failures, lessons, and obviously last-minute fixes as well. I think what really defines this team isn't the aircraft, but the people behind each decision and that lead to its final design. For me, the team has been a lot more than just an extracurricular commitment to maybe get some pep hours and hopefully a job at the end of it. It's been one of the most challenging and rewarding parts of my degree. And even though this is my final year and season, I have faith that the team is just getting started, and I'm excited to see what they're going to bring next year. I'll hand it off to Elle.
I have prepared a little speech. So, never mind. Yeah, this journey's been a long one, but I felt like it's moved pretty quick. Like I can't believe it's launch night already. But there's been a fair share of challenges, but triumphs too. So working on this project has been very rewarding, navigating the many tasks and processes that go into building a plane and gaining insights into what teamwork is like and meeting a whole bunch of new people. So being president of SUAVE, maintaining a good culture has been very important to me from the beginning. I remember at our club fest, which was before the SEM started, where it was just a bunch of students who were about to start uni. We had a stall at Cadigal Green, and I couldn't believe there was just so many people, which is really cool to see. So many people want to study engineering, and we were constantly being asked questions. And that question was, "How do I join SUAVE?" And I remember thinking later on that day that I must be really lucky. Like I am really lucky. Like so many people want to be here because they've heard great things and they see what we do. And yeah, it's just become such a welcoming environment here and a place for people to be creative and learn and apply skills, which is what uni is about. So it's been really cool. So yeah, like I said, leading this club, very rewarding. So I think that a lot about what being a leader is about is knowing how to deal with unpredictable circumstances. So as with any project, there are complications that come along the way. Yeah, Jag mentioned this a bit, but yeah, having a building shut down a week before flight testing is a bit of a complication. Yeah, so I remember finding out about the evacuation before, like, we got a bit of a warning, and we were just rushing things out of the lab, evacuating all our things so that we could still go flight testing, because we were coming in every day in the holidays with this aim to go flight testing before we start uni. So actually, I'll go to the next slide. Yeah. So the picture on the left is a bunch of our things that we just just rushed out of the lab. I had to cover the plane because that would just spoil the whole thing. But you'll see that in a bit. So yeah, it was a bit of a stressful time. So we had a traveling UAV lab going between Lucas's house and then to my house, and I think it went back to his house. So these things were just being transported between houses, which was very interesting. So yeah, thanks to my parents and his parents too for letting us do that. So yeah, in this time, we had broken the control horns on the wing. You can see that on the right. Just in the rush of things, probably just rushing things out of the lab, and we weren't very careful with that. So yeah, this had to be repaired urgently so we could go on that flight testing. And thanks to Jag helping us, they were. So yeah, in case you don't know, he's the guy that usually saves the day for us. Yeah, because I mean, it was a bit tricky. We didn't have we didn't have plywood to fix that. So he always has spares of something we need. So we're very thankful for him. So thank you. So yeah, now I'll go into my thank yous. So yeah, Jag just he really cares about the team. Like he's been there for us a lot, and yeah, a lot of thanks go to him. Actually, there's another slide. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, another person I want to mention is Steve, who flies our plane and offers a lot of support to us, taking time out of his busy week to do so, and we're very thankful for you. And yeah, thanks for the mentoring lessons and the fun stories you often have. I've really enjoyed that. So yeah, Steve and Jag, you both showed so much belief into our team and given us so much advice and your free time outside of work to help us. So yeah, all the whole team is very thankful for you. And KC, our academic advisor, is the reason this whole society even exists here. Yeah, he believes in us. He's always looking out for us. Yeah, thanks for letting me continue to barge into your office to talk about SUAVE. I appreciate that. It's very nice to have a chat. And just for making sure we have all the resources we need to be able to function and achieve good results for the UAV lab. Yeah, thank you for that. We are very thankful for them. We owe them a lot. They're very important to us and have been the best advisors. Thank you. I'd now like to welcome Andy to the stage.
Thank you. Good evening again, everyone. I realize I already introduced myself in the beginning, but I've been told that I'm supposed to do it again, so I'll do it again. So for the second time tonight, my name is Anandia Hafid-Swardana. Most people call me Andy, and I am the operations director for the USID Design Build Fly team. When people think about design, build, fly, they often think about the aircraft, the design, the manufacturing, how do I get in the team, the flight testing. But for me this year, my perspective has changed. I started to see everything that happens beyond the aircraft. So a little backstory. I joined SUAVE in the 2023-24 season as a payload engineer for Project Orange Hornet. I remember back then, I was just focused on learning, attending meetings, and I learned my biggest achievement was to CAD a simple medical cabinet box. Well, somehow I also learned how to play with dolls. It was a simple role, but it was also where I first experienced what this team was about. In the 2024 and 25 season, I stepped up as a lead payload engineer. And with that came with way more responsibility, not just in the technical work, but in guiding others, supporting the subsystem, and starting to understand how everything connects together. With Project Woomba and Kookaburra, I had the opportunity to go to the United States in Arizona for the competition. I actually lived there for about 4 years when I was only in year 2 and year 1 till year 3, I believe, and in Lubbock and Houston, Texas. So definitely going back felt very familiar, but also very different. The last time I was there, I was just a kid going to school, but this time I was with a team. I was carrying an aircraft that represents the university, representing the team, and also trying not to stress whether everything would actually work. It was one of those full circle moments. Same place, but a completely different purpose. And that's when it really hit me how much things had changed, not just around me, but within me as well. And finally, this year, as operations director, my perspective changed again. I wasn't just looking at one part of the aircraft anymore. I was looking at the entire team, the coordination, the planning, the communication, and everything that happens behind the scenes to make sure this team functions. Operations is not just one role. It's made out of events and logistics, marketing, and all the small details that people don't always see. It's organizing events like this, managing timelines, chasing things up, and making sure people are where they need to be. It's making sure the team can keep moving forward. In many ways, it's the glue that holds everything together. And through all of this, what I've realized is that a team is not just defined by technical ability. It's defined by how people show up for each other. The late nights in the lab, the moments where things don't go to plan, and the times where people step in without being asked. There are also the small moments, the jokes in the lab, the random encounters with Johnny, the times when everyone is tired but still chooses to stay and push through together. Those are the moments I feel like that really builds a team. But so what really makes a team? It's not just design, build, fly. Again, it's the people behind it, the people organizing, supporting, communicating, and showing up every single day. It's everyone in this room who has contributed in their own way. And standing here right now, it honestly feels very surreal. Not too long ago, I was just one part of the team, learning and trying to find my place. And now I get to stand here representing something that means a lot to me. And I guess if I stay here long enough, I might even be on track to match the club record held by Joshua Calaracal for staying in SUAVE for 4 years. But jokes aside, I do want to take a moment to acknowledge the people I've looked up to. Thank you for believing in me and for guiding me early on. A lot of where I am today is because of the foundation that you've built. I also want to acknowledge my parents, who are thousands of kilometers away. Even from afar, they've never missed a moment. And I know they're watching this live stream all the way from Doha. That thought alone means more to me than I can put into words. It reminds me that no matter the distance, their presence is always with me. So when you all see the aircraft tonight, just remember, it's not just a machine. It represents every late night, every challenge, every moment of doubt, and every person who chose to keep showing up. And for me, that's what makes this team special. Now, I've talked a lot about the people behind it, and I think it's the only right that we take a moment to actually see them. The 2025 and 26 Core Leadership Team. Eloise Najjar, Project Director. Ben Masterson, the Technical Director. Myself as Operations Director. Lucas Kasulevicius as the Co-Chief Engineer. Bradley Yoon as Co-Chief Engineer. Ruben Yatten as a Co-Manufacturing Director. Ryan Shoy as Co-Manufacturing Director. And Kaylin Ferris, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, as our lab director. Thank you, everyone. And to our leadership team of 2025-26 season, can I call up Shashwath Ramanathan as our flight performance and propulsion lead. Martin Liu as flight performance and propulsion lead. Luke Bain as our aerostructures lead. Umema Patni as our aerostructures lead. Melvin Lanojan as our payload lead. Ruben Adlington as payload lead. Samantha To as our sponsorship director. David On as our marketing director. and Ali Yunus as our Events and Logistics Director. And thank you to the UCIT DBF team for the 2025-26 season. Okay, and I'll bring it to Elle for the unveiling of Project Humpback.
All right, this is the most exciting bit. So yeah, you're in your positions. Do you want to move it closer? Oh. Yeah. Oh, wait. It's not done yet. All right. Oh, it's just you taking it off. All right. All right. So now it's my pleasure to reveal the University of Sydney Design Build Fly Team's Project Humpback. Thank you. Thank you very much. And below that is the banner that will be towed in the competition. So thank you so much in sharing in the celebration of the hard work of the team. I'd like to encourage you to stand up and come up close to the plane, have a look at it. Please feel free to join us for refreshments and drinks at the back of level 3 if you just keep walking straight. Congratulations to the team on this incredible achievement, and thank you all for being here today. It really means so much to all of us that you're sharing here in celebration of our hard work. Thank you very much.
I'm glad. It's a nice It's not bad. It's just a bit more than it's just I know you guys might have it's like going to get stuck into and each model can actually we haven't, we're still figuring out how. It's gonna be on the pretty What's the main problem? I think the problem is like oh yeah, I'm really take on out. It's just like this. This is all like it's like really weird Australians.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I asked because the answer is no. Just to put that in depends with you. It's like searching for whichever vector that is the lowest density. Or today standardize density doesn't change to accept so you can't just next the gas doesn't increase the Is there like another beam that's connected to this square? Or is that just like the beams that we were setting up? It's not a series of why do you think why Depending on what circumstances you have, you can actually solve a like 90-degree angle ones. That might be better. Yeah. It's got the segment of pins that go in and you solve it next to the times to go at the right angle. Yeah. So instead of on the side, it's a bit more difficult sideways into the board. If you have to move around the board, yeah, one. Yeah. But then, it's really falls, just compared to other problems. The things that that's why they're going into the quality assurance. Probably saves a lot of effort. It's bars for characters well. And everyone's just like common systems are like I'm not like yeah. Always thinking about right? Yes, it's like you get back
The only thing is like, it wasn't like this area. You still got in like 3 weeks. That's 3 weeks. They're not too heavy. They're a bit heavy. Not too heavy. Pretty easy. Again, just look at it. It's just like my That's what we tried. What? Yeah, it's very concentrated. We we've done some stuff. I'm looking at those. The last time we had a photo that was like huge. We had huge photo so take off one and two. But we have to get off the ground. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like TV to like glider on. It's like 3 turn on. Yeah. Well, it's gonna go to the top. But the battery's going down. So we just have cables around here. We're allowed to find out why if you look at that electronic. And I'll show you Then we would have just the servers attached to two blocks and
Is it the screws like
no, the screws are this side. Yes. So the server is placed like so. The server is on its side with the arm like that. The screws go into block part of it. We normally make them like 5 I think we haven't talked about characters.
all the things this project. That was sick. I was there. There was one moment and that was like almost
After they won the whole competition.
I'm just trying to. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should stop the live stream. There's nothing going on. I think it's fine. You have a YouTube live stream. I don't know. It's not here. Just I don't know if I should stop. Yeah, 2 hours. We'll just
You guys think you have the same level as last week?